The heck is this? This is new. What the heck is this? I don't remember finding this on my first playthrough. What's up, guys? I'm mainline, and we're back today with part 14 of the 1,000-hour Final Fantasy Challenge, where we get 100% on every mainline Final Fantasy game in order. We're almost 22 hours in so far, and we're making our way through Final Fantasy 2, so if you've missed any of the previous episodes and you like this one, then you can go back and watch them after, and I'll leave a link in the description for you. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so we left off last time looking for Mysidia, and I am not sure where it's at. So we're going to talk to Hilda and Gordon and see if they know anything. I believe when we left off last time, we ended up getting the white mask. We do have the white mask. So now I think we need the black mask, and that is in Mysidia, and Minwu is also in Mysidia, but I have no idea where that's at. So we've got to figure out how to get to Mysidia. Take it with you to Mysidia. Okay, does not tell me anything of where it's at.
Well, is this a waste of time? What should we be doing?
Okay, so I got nothing. Let me talk to some NPCs, see if I can figure anything out, and then I'll let you guys know where Mysidia is.
One eternity later.
All right, so I talked to a bunch of NPCs, looked around. I could not figure out any hint as to where Mysidia was, so I ended up looking at a guide, and it said that it is here on the map down here by this mountain range. So I don't have any clue how you were supposed to find this because there were no hints at it. But we have finally made our way to Mysidia. So let's see what we have in store here. This is Mysidia, Kingdom of Mages. You've certainly come a long way to be here. Yes, I did. With no hints, I might add. We've many ancient texts in our town. Please browse them at your leisure. 3 artifacts protect the seal on the tower. Okay, good to know. I believe it is, as you say, the time to break the tower's seal is upon us. A statue of a goddess is enshrined beneath the city. She watches over the crystal rods. Crystal rods. Okay, keep that in mind. Some time ago, a wizard named Minwu passed through this town on his way to the tower. You'd best hurry after him. How do they know that I'm associated with Minwu? Okay, there's a lot of shopping and stuff to do, and then those stairs right there. That is probably where we're supposed to go. A very small island lies in the middle of the sea. There you'll find the black mask, the white mask counterpart. Okay, so that island we found a few episodes ago with the, I think it was just called Tropical Island or something like that. Apparently that's where the black mask is. So we're going to have to go back there after we check out this town. I cannot get around this guy. Empty room here. Oh, many old books on the shelves. Huh, we could just read about a whole bunch of stuff, I guess. Island of Deast, ancestral home of the Wyverns. A knight named Han visited the island, and over a period of 30 years, he cultivated a bond with the Wyverns. Han later became the first dragoon. Make of the white mask an offering to the goddess beneath Mysidia. If thou art pure of heart, the doppelganger will cease to move. Fit then the black mask upon him, and both he and his defiled heart shall fade. Okay, so we have to get the black mask first, I believe, and then bring them both back here, and then do something underneath the town with them. Is there anything else interesting here?
Nope.
Okay, so not too much more that's important. There's a lot of lore, so if you play the game and want some more lore, you can come here and find it. But we learned that we need both masks, and then we got to go... Well, we learned where the mask is, and then we got to get them both and then go underneath this town. So you want to break the seal on the tower? Yes, I agree. This is the time. We will do nothing to stop you. You must first collect the 2 masks, then travel to a certain cave somewhere on this continent. Within, you should find a crystal rod, an artifact that you will need if you are to enter the tower. Okay, so we need the crystal rod too. I have to keep that in mind. Crystal rod in a cave somewhere on the continent. Let's check out these shops. See if there's anything that is any good. Ice shield, already have it. Knight's armor, already have it. Some gloves. Let's see. It says they're better. We got enough money. I think I'm just gonna buy one of each, see what happens, see if they're any good. So we can put the giant's gloves. Oh man, it raises his magic interference so much, but his accuracy is way higher. Let's do it. We're gonna do the giant's gloves on him, and then the thieves' gloves. Ah, man, I hate raising magic interference. I'm going to leave the thieves' gloves off for now. So not really too much armor here. We can check out the other stores, see if there's any magic I'm really interested in. And then also some... Whoa. All right, let's see what we got here. Got barrier, wall, swap. Holy cow. That is a lot of money. But it's got to be pretty good. the heck else do we have here? Life, sap, warp, teleport. So a lot of stuff that we already have, but there is a lot of stuff in here. I'm curious. I thought about getting Asuna or Basuna with some of the other characters other than just Maria, but if we're not going to level it much, then probably not worth it. It would be kind of nice to have a cure on Guy, even though we're probably not going to end up using it. How do we not know Shell or Protect? I am pretty surprised at that. Let's go ahead and get a Protect, a Shell. We'll get a cure for Guy, just as an emergency backup. And here we got more basic stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Holy, and we'll give that to Maria as well. That was funny. In one of the previous episodes, we got the swap spell used on us, and I made a comment that it was pretty much useless because our HP is always going to be higher, and it actually is a spell that we can get. I don't really know why we would use it, because I don't think there's going to be much with higher HP, and if it is, it would be a boss, and they're probably not going to let us do it. But that is pretty interesting. Okay, so let's equip what we just got. We'll give Cure to Guy, Holy to Maria, Shell to Maria, and Protect also to Maria. Does she have any room for more? She does not. Okay, so she is maxed out. That is all of the spells that she can get. But we got some pretty good ones, so I think I'm pretty happy with that for now. Let me know if you guys saw one that I passed up on that I shouldn't have. But that is very nice. I think Holy is going to come in handy. So now let's see if we got any weapons. Ooh, Ogre Killer. We also have been using a bow with Layla. So let's get a bow. I wish we could see exactly how much better this is. We're just buy one for now, in case it's not actually better, because we've been misled before. Let's see if it's better than the Mithril Axe. It is way better. Okay, we're buying two of those.
Shut up and take my money.
And then the flame bow we can replace with the ice bow, and it is better as well. So let's get another Ogre Killer. Spending a lot of money here, but it's going to be worth it. We got the dual wielding Ogre Killers with Guy. That is freaking awesome. Okay. Well worth the stop here. We got a lot of upgrades. So let's see. I don't think we need any more items. I guess I can top them off real quick. Just top off our potions, and really that's all we need right now. So with that, let's see what this guy was the one with the crystal rods, right? Who was talking about the crystal rods? Oh, there it is. A statue of a goddess is enshrined beneath the city. She watches over the crystal rods. Okay. So to get the crystal rods, to get to Mysidian Tower, we have to get the black mask from the tropical island, bring them both here below the city, and then see what happens. So I'll make my way to the tropical island and we will start that dungeon. All right, we've made it to the tropical island. So let's go and see about getting this black mask. Already getting attacked. Red moose. Okay. I think these enemies need a certain element to take much damage. Maybe I'm mistaken. Huh. Okay. Not really sure what is causing them to take damage. So Layla has the ice bow, so I'm going to guess that it's ice. Do we have... We don't have ice magic with him. We do with Maria. So let's use Blizzard on all and see what happens. That did nothing, so we'll see if I was right. Did very little. Probably should have done one at a time. Interesting. Thankfully, we're not taking much damage, but I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do. Let's try Blizzard just on one enemy at a time. See what happens. I'm not sure. I'm confused what is actually causing the damage to take place. Let me know if you know. And we got Toxin, of course. But that'll give us a chance to level up our Asuna. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's try out Thunder just to see if it does anything. It did a lot. So maybe it's Thunder, maybe it's just magic in general, but Blizzard didn't seem to do much. Definitely straight physical damage is not the way to go. Let's try a level 1 Thunder just to see if it does anything. It is interesting the way the spells work in this game. And the higher level you have, the more rolls for a hit that it gives, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes that it's hard to notice if you don't really know what to look for. And I am very confused here.
You're not very bright, are you?
It's probably a lot more obvious than I'm thinking here. Ooh, we got the Asuna level up. But off to a rocky start for the first fight here. We got a lot of stuff here. So there's 2 chests up here at the top, 3 chests at the bottom, and then a set of stairs. So we got to start clearing some of these chests. We will go to the bottom one first, over here on the right. Yellow jelly. I'll attack the yellow one with some thunder. See if that does anything. Attack them both with thunder. Layla's is way higher level, so it's obviously going to do more. 10 damage. I really don't know. I do not know what's causing the damage.
You're hopeless.
Chest contained eye drops, can't hold anymore. That was pretty wasteful. Now make our way up to the next couple chests. We got a high potion. Also can't carry it. One thing that I do want to make sure we try at some point, I had mentioned in a previous video wanting to do haste and berserk together along with maybe like curse to weaken the enemy and just see how much damage we can output at a time. So that would be pretty fun to do. And then somebody made a comment on one of the videos too saying that I was going to like it. So I have a feeling it's going to be pretty beefy, especially now that we have the dual ogre killers for Guy. We can buff the crap out of them and then just start hacking and whacking and see how much damage we can do. But here we have another high potion. Jeez. Not very good items here yet, but we're used to that. At least it's not empty rooms yet. But now we've got a couple more chests left. Let's just do all physical attacks. See what happens here. I'm curious to see... Man, I don't understand. So they're not particularly weak to any magic that I can tell. Maybe the red ones are weak to lightning, but as far as I can tell, not really.
I think you're overthinking this.
I really don't know. Maybe they just have high evasion, so they have a higher chance to dodge everything, and that's why they're taking no damage. But they do pretty much no damage as well. So, very strange enemy. Ether, okay, not bad. Wrong way there. Oh, and it cost us another encounter. Got toxic there, and we also we found yellow and red moose so far, but no green ones. I'm sure there are eventually. Curious how different they are, if they're actually hard or if they're weak to a certain element, because these quite perplexing.
It's a mystery wrapped inside a riddle, wrapped inside an enigma.
Let's actually look in the bestiary, see if it says anything about them. So the red moose, type flying and earth. How in the world does that work? Okay, his weakness is lightning and it's resistant to ice, physical, spectral, instant death, and changeable. Absorbs poison. Okay, so it is weak to lightning. Let's check out the yellow one. The yellow one is weak to fire and ice. So we need lightning for red, fire and ice for yellow. Okay, bestiary coming in clutch there, because we never would have figured that out had we not looked it up or seen that.
Honey, that was pretty obvious.
But we got one more chest left, and then we'll make our way to the stairs. I knew he was taking more damage. Got spider silk. I knew he was taking more damage from the lightning, but I thought maybe it's because it was a higher level lightning. But I guess it makes sense. I was just confused because I assumed that the red color meant either needed to be hit with fire or was fire type, so it needed to be hit with ice. But apparently it was just red and weak to lightning. Kind of strange. So let's see what happens here if we do thunder with Layla and Maria. Might be better to do one at a time with Layla's because it reduces the damage so much to split against all of them. Nope. All right, perfect, cool.
Well, Ranger, it's about time.
It was that easy the whole time. That's funny. There are a lot of things in these games that I don't realize until after I do them. Between the Final Fantasy and also I started a new series, speaking of which, Elder Scrolls. Been playing through Elder Scrolls Arena. The very first Elder Scrolls game. Started a series kind of like this one. Not sure if we're going to 100% every Elder Scrolls game, but we are playing through them. And played Arena recently, and there were so many things that I missed and didn't realize until afterwards. Probably looked like a big noob to people who understood the game, but in the next episode should be a lot more prepared. Gonna look at the manual and stuff for that. Bestiaries, manuals that came with the games. There are a lot of things that make these games way easier. Okay, enough auto battle. I thought I could at least do enough hits while I was talking that we could just breeze through it, but apparently not. So let's just thunder him and get it over with. And we got more toxins, so we can heal that with the Suna and keep leveling it. Probably ought to do some cures as well. Ooh, we are very low on MP, and I did not notice. So I guess we're using some ethers too. Got 55 of them, so shouldn't be a big deal. Okay. On we go, and next we have a lot of vines all over the room. So we got 3 chests at the bottom, kind of like the upper floor, and the 2 chests at the top. So it is a very similar floor to the previous one. And there are also 2 sets of stairs. So I think we're going to go up and check out the upper left chest and set of stairs first. Because since they're so much closer than everything else, I'm going to assume that's not the main path. But we shall see. Okay, so first chest has sleep grass, and then let's see what's down here. Oh, okay, so there's all of that crap over to the right, and then there's 1 chest and 1 set of stairs here. So I assume this is, like I thought, a like an optional area, since it's such a straightforward path and not winding around like the other one. So the first chest that we did not get to yet. More spider silk. All right, getting a lot of like specialty items here. Okay, now this set of stairs goes up. Where in the world are we going? Poison toads, not doing much. Might be a good chance for us to level up our Asuna if we keep getting poisoned. Actually, I guess it would be Basuna, because Asuna does toxin. Basuna is only things that wear off before the battle ends, so that would be poison in this game. So we're... Oh, what the heck is this? This is new. Ooh, what have we here? Where are you coming from? What the heck? Ooh, looky your weird face. Why you not wearing mask? Ooh, looky your weird face. Why you not... Oh, are they all gonna say the same thing? That is funny. What the heck is this? I don't remember finding this on my first playthrough. Black mask is our treasure. We keep it at the bottom of the cave. You keep your hands off. No matter, you can't find so you not takey key. Okay.
And ooga booga to you too.
Ooh, what have we here? Where are you coming from? Green mask. All right, what's up? What's up with these guys? What can I do for you? Oh, vendors. That is hilarious. I'd buy a couple ethers. Don't really necessarily need them. This is strange. I love it. What can I do for you? Ooh, demon axe. An axe of colossal size. It says it's not as good, but with a name like that, how could it not be as good? Attack plus 27. Attack plus 58. Jeez, okay, yeah, it's not anywhere near as good. What the heck? Gaia drum? A drum that resonates with the earth, summoning an earthquake. Let's go ahead and grab a few of these just in case. Everything else here is crap, though. That is interesting. Black mask is our treasure, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is a cool little area. I did not know this is here. I'm glad we came this way first. So we got, what was the point of that? We didn't really get, I think it was just for fun because they didn't really tell us anything we didn't know, just that the black mask was here. I guess that could be a hint if you didn't already know. But then we got the earthquake items and had the option to buy those other armor pieces, but they weren't very good. So Very interesting little area. Okay, so we are slowly making our way back and fleeing from the mooses and jellies because they're not worth our time. So, geez, so many of them. All right, now we work our way around the room clockwise and run from all of the mooses and jellies. And there's a chest right here. Got a Scourge Tome. I believe that casts poison, and I don't think there's anything that we would rather give up to have it for. We have a lot of tomes that we are not using, but I don't think we're really going to be casting them with anybody, so we'll hold off for now. If we decide we need to assign them to anyone, we can give them to Furion, because Guy is going to be useless with spells. Maria, or Layla, I don't think is going to be staying with us. So Furion is our only option, and we don't really cast much with him, just kind of berserk sometimes. So we got in this chest here in a minute. We have another Scourge Tome. Okay, well, maybe it's encouraging us to actually equip it. But about missed this chest here. That would have been bad. Alright, so we have a Blind Tome, more tomes that we need to equip. So many encounters. You can't hardly walk just a few feet, and then there's more encounters, and it's all weak stuff in here, so it's just kind of grindy just to move around.
Too easy.
So I'm curious what your guys' favorite part of this game is so far. If there's been a certain element of the game or a certain episode that you guys really liked, let me know what's stuck out to you that you've liked so far. This game has been growing on me a lot. I've said many times I didn't like it before. I'm starting to really like it a lot. Got another tome. But let me know what you guys think. I really want to know what everyone enjoys from these games. I think we're getting pretty close to the end of this game. Not like super close, but within a handful of episodes. Let's see. We can go all the way up and around to that set of stairs right there. And we can also go down to one chest. Okay, this particular floor has a whole bunch of ways to get to it, but only a very narrow path that we can actually reach at the moment. Okay, so we've got garlic, more encounters, and probably 3 more by the time we get to the steps. So we're gonna go right to the steps. And I was right, it was 3 more encounters. So now we have, geez, okay, down at the bottom, there's 2 sets of steps that we can go up. Up at the top, there are 2 sets of steps to go down, and then a chest. So I believe we're going to check out these bottom steps first. This is turning into quite the labyrinth. Wild Horn. Okay, I assume they hit hard, maybe not. Okay, they don't hit hard at all. What the heck? Maybe they have high physical defense? No? Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. Okay, so this first set of stairs, I assume, yeah, okay, so there's one chest we can get to here, and then that other set of steps should take us to the next part of the room that I believe also had a chest. Okay, monsters, okay. Should have prepared. Oh, okay, easy monsters. Let's see, I bet we can kill them all the first turn. We'll do this, a little bit of this, and then they should die pretty quickly. Yep, no problem. Okay, got a Phoenix down. So a weak fight and a weak item. It's acting like...
You got a frog in your throat?
It's acting like we should have been here earlier because all of these enemies are super easy for the level that we're at now. And we haven't really been grinding or anything. But we have to get the black mask from here for this quest now. So maybe when we stumbled over the island before, they expected us to go through and get the mask. I think that might have been what I did on my first playthrough, so maybe that's kind of what they were expecting. Death Idol. What the heck is a Death Idol? I assume it casts death. Talisman, let's see. Has the same effect as Fear. Okay, huh. There are a lot of unique, interesting items in this game. So, we go up this way and we have another set of stairs leading down. Okay. Wonder if this is the right path? I hope not. That way we don't have to do any backtracking. because we still have those other 2 sets of stairs that went up. Let's see. More stairs leading down. Okay, so we got to make sure those 3... I almost pointed at the screen to say where they were. Those 2 sets of stairs and the chest up at the top. We need to make sure we do not forget those. But for now, let's go this way and see what is here. Okay, this look... Ooh, okay, cool, sweet. Okay, so this is the only way to get to this area, so we had to go this way and before the other way. Otherwise, we would have had to backtrack, find this, get these chests. So, made a good call going this way first. That is awesome. Okay, let's see what is in them. Probably going to be some monsters. We get ambushed every time, or at least I think every time, by these wild horns. Maybe that's their gimmick. They're definitely not strong, and they don't have high defense, so I guess the ambush is just what they do. Okay, so we have... Let's actually heal up first, just in case. Start leveling Furion's Cure some more. We could level Guys at some point. He's only got 12 MP, so maybe he should just keep it low. Some sleep grass monsters that we were prepared for. Weak monsters. And we have a Gaia drum, so now we have more of them, and another sleep grass. Okay, so I am going to make my way back up to that room that had the stairs and the chest that I said we couldn't miss, and I'll meet you guys there. Okay, so we made it back, and in this chest we have 1,000 gil, and now we have the decision of which staircase to go to. I guess this one's a little bit closer, so we'll go to it first, and assume that the one the most out of the way is where we need to go, and just hope for the best. So, we got here... Okay, we do have to go to the other steps. You can see them over there in the corner, so I guess we will do that and then make our way back over here in just a second. Okay, so this one chest has a death idol. Okay, not much of an item, but at least we got it, and now we are at 100% up to this point, I should say. Okay, back to the other stairs. Okay, so in this... Oh boy, there's so many encounters. I like random encounters, but they are like way overdoing it in this game. So it has sleep tome. There are tomes everywhere in here, but all there is left in this room, make sure I didn't overlook anything. No. Okay. All there is left in this room is that door. So I assume the black mask is going to be in there. We'll probably have to fight somebody for it, if I had to guess. And probably not going to be very hard, but I probably shouldn't speak too soon. So let's see what we got here. There is a rhino dude in here, and then the exit portal behind him. So let's go ahead and heal up. Let's save. Let's go ahead and use Guy's Cure. Why not? Okay, it is useless. That's why not. So let's go ahead and use some potions. Just get everybody completely topped off. All right, here we go. It guard mask. It do, guy. It do. Okay. Are you serious? It's 4 big horns and that's it? That is awesome. This is the same encounter that we've been doing this... Oh. Are they tougher? They are tougher. Okay. That's funny that they're the same enemy but just tougher this time. Now's our chance to see about... Oh, dang. I was not thinking. Okay. What I want to do here is start casting Berserk and Haste on Guy and see how much damage we can output on one of these guys. So let's actually do Berserk, another Berserk, and we'll have him attack. That way he can kill this guy. We need to give a Berserk to Layla, or maybe some of those other tomes that we have duplicates of that we're never going to use. So let's see how much damage we can output here. That was just with 2 level 4 Berserks, did 2,000 damage. So let's keep stacking it up, just for the fun of it. More Berserk, and then the next turn we'll do Haste instead. And we might as well have her heal a little bit. We'll just use regular base potions. Let's do a couple turns of just doing this on auto battle. So now let's see how much damage he can output in one turn. 4,000 and 4,000. So 8,000 damage in one turn. And leveled all 3 of their berserks. Not sure if it was more than 1 level, but we definitely leveled them. So that was a lot of damage. It was honestly, it was less than I expected. And it was a lot of turns to get there, but that was fun. Okay, so let's see what we got in the chest here. Should be the black mask, and it is. Okay, so now we have the black mask, and we take it back to Mysidia. Okay, so we made it back to Mysidia, and we have rested up and stocked up our potions again. So let's see what is under the town here. So far, okay, so that must be the statue that it was talking about guarding the what was it? Crystal rods. Statue beams with a beatific smile. I can't say that I know what beatific means. So let's use the white mask and then the black mask. If I remember correctly, we have to do it in that order. It said something about the fiend stops moving when we use the white mask. I don't really understand that. So we cannot interact with this statue anymore. So not sure what we do now.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Let's see if any of the NPCs in the town can tell us. Okay, so this guy here tells us that we need to go to a cave somewhere on this continent. Within it, we should find the crystal rod. And then this says the black mask is the white mask counterpart. There was something that said something about using the white mask and then the black mask stops moving or something along those lines. Make of the white mask an offering to the goddess beneath Mysidia. If thou art pure of heart, the doppelganger will cease to move. Fit then the black mask upon him, and both he and his defiled heart shall fade. Who is the doppelganger? Okay, so I assume we have to take the black mask to the cave somewhere on this continent, but I think that's all the time we have for today. So in the next episode, we will be doing that. So hopefully you'll come back to find the conclusion for this little quest here. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series so far. And if you've missed any of the previous episodes, like I said, we have the entire Final Fantasy I 100% split up into episodes on the channel, as well as up to this point in Final Fantasy II. Also in the playlist, I have everything on the channel sorted into playlists for you guys to hopefully navigate smoothly. And also there is, like I said, Elder Scrolls content, game room tour, an arcade repair video. I've got a lot of content on the channel for you to check out if that is something that you're interested in. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button. And if you're into this stuff and you want more, go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications so you can keep up with any of the future content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I know I say that a lot, but it means a lot to me. Thank you for your support, and I will see you in the next episode.